Hell is us diving into the dungeons. Let's see what they talking about. I played the demo. The demo was cool.
When the
I'm looking
fury
forward
of
to this game.
emotions sparks the wildfire of violence, it dissolves our illusions and exposes the fragile structure of reality.
Hell is Us is not your typical action-adventure game. There's no map, no quest markers, and no hand-holding. Just organic exploration asking you to trust your senses and a country torn apart by civil war and plagued with supernatural forces. You're free to explore and to investigate in your own way. But deep within this wounded land lie hidden places, structures that seem to resist time, sometimes buried, sometimes towering in plain sight, but always waiting for someone bold enough to enter and understand. We didn't design these dungeons as mere set pieces. We built them like old school video game challenges. Tight, crafted,
video game
deliberate.
Why you say it like that?
Every corner,
Where you from?
every obstacle, every encounter is there for a reason. You'll face twisted architecture, enemies that push your mastery of the melee system, and layouts that force you to think, not just react. If you missed the days
I
where
like
exploring
puzzles.
a
I dig
dungeon
it.
was memorable, this is for you.
They gave you a little taste of the dungeons in the demo and a little bit of the free roam. Like there was like an area to which it had multiple paths, but basically it goes in a sequence. Like you go here, you do this thing, you go there, you can't go through, you go to another area to get the thing so you can go through the next area, and it's like a path where you're just ping ponging the different directions on the map, and then there's a few deviations from the set path. So it's like the demo was like slightly linear, but it ended right when you got to the big open world section.
Each dungeon has its own identity, its own history. We wanted them to feel alive and wonderful to discover. The kind of places that leave an impression even after you have left.
I like the music too. It matches the vibe so well. Like they created a nice atmosphere with this game. Like
Deep in those dungeons, you will encounter good old-fashioned environmental puzzles requiring you to take a step back in order to understand. Solving a dungeon puzzle in Hell is Us is about understanding the location and its environments, observing, trying things, failing sometimes, and coming back with a fresh idea that will solve it all. When it clicks, that's when you feel it, that little rush. Not because the game told you what to do, but because you figured it out on your own. That's what we're after.
so you gotta just eat that damage when that happens. This game is trippy. Like the visuals is insane.
While puzzles are a key part of the dungeons in Hell is Us, there's more to them than just that. Some of the fights you will face might stick with you. Not because they're brutally hard, that's not the kind of game we're making,
It ain't that
but
hard.
because they hit differently. They happen at the right moment, in the right place, and they carry weight in your journey.
Yo, the enemies look enemies look insane. I'm not gonna lie. Like, yeah. When does this game come out? I gotta see when this game comes out because this is gonna be a dope game. Okay, concept. What did it say? September 4th. Okay, September 4th. I don't know how I'm gonna play and buy all of these games, but at least it's only $60. A lot of people complain about modern games these days being $80, $70, but I've been seeing a lot of $60, $50. I just reacted to a new game that's coming out that's $25, and they bangers. So I don't know. I think people just be talking sometimes. But let's go back here. So yeah, Hell is Us, man. I'm liking this the dungeon exploration. It gives it a old school vibe. I was thinking like, not that it reminds me of Zelda, but just, the depth of the dungeons and the puzzles that you have to explore and figure out and get past. That's where it reminds me of Zelda. Obviously not in the visuals. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this game. I played the demo. The demo was cool. I love the atmosphere that they've created, the music, the how the character looks, the story, how he talks, and everything. I like that there's no map. You could just kind of go wherever you want, and you'll always find something in any direction that you choose to go. My only question would be, are the rewards for the puzzles worth all of the work you have to put in to defeat them? Because I do like puzzles, but I also like a good reward at the end. So I wonder what that's gonna be like. But yeah, y'all let me know how y'all feel down in the comments, right? So you already know the vibes. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's your boy Just Falls, and we out. One.